We do have athletics here. We have a great basketball team, volleyball teams and such. But here's another thing. We don't have a football team, but we got a state championship robotics team.
How did you get into being a robotics teacher?
About 10 years ago, I started teaching at Stargate, and they called me up and they said, hey, we got a tech job for you. You want to come interview? And I showed up and they're like, oh yeah, and you're going to teach robotics. And I'm like, I've never taught robotics before, but I had to learn robotics along with the kids, and it was really exciting.
So you had no robotic experience at all?
None, zero. They put me in a classroom with a bunch of fifth graders and they said, here's your robots. But for years I had parents and students coming up to me and they're like, hey, why aren't we doing competition robotics? Why aren't we doing it? And I was like, if they all want it, why don't I just look into it? And so that's what I did. I went out and I looked at a lot of different options. What I really liked about VEX was the fact that it's relatively less expensive than some of these other options. The teams tend to be smaller, and to me, that really gives every kid a chance to be hands-on and get heavily involved.
How would you say that doing robotics and being involved in robotics has impacted them beyond competition?
Socially, I think it's fantastic. And, the troubleshooting skills that they learn, the time management skills that they learn, there's so many different things that these kids learn that benefit them in everything they do, not just their other classes. And I think that the soft skills, maybe to me, are even more important than the STEM skills that they learn.
What do you think the kids love about the robotics that they get to do every day in your classroom?
Robotics is really tangible. Anybody can program on a computer, but when you see the results of what your programming does, that's special. So, I teach two different levels here. I have the intro level where they use VEX STEM Labs to go ahead and learn the basics. And then we have an advanced level course where it's built around the annual game challenge, and it's project learning, and it's appropriate for both levels. So when they're learning something, they're excited because they get to go ahead and program it and put it down on the ground and watch the robot move around the field and do whatever it's supposed to do. And it's exciting because they see the results of what they're doing. We did win the VRC state championship last year.
Congratulations, that's amazing.
Yeah, we did. I mean, this is just amazing what has happened, all right? We started off with 20 kids in a fifth grade robotics class. I went into VEX Robotics not knowing what to expect, but what I saw online was really good. It has helped our students and it has reinvigorated me. And it's not in a question that you asked me, but look at me. This is exciting. I love this. And I want other kids to have that opportunity. I want other schools to have that opportunity. And I can't imagine, there's like life before robotics and there's life now. And that's not hyperbole. That's really the case.